that time of year again, once a year, where I bring out my Mom of Girls t-shirt. Happy Mother's Day to the moms of girls and boys, the grandmothers, aunts, godmothers, all you beautiful friends that have that nurturing energy. Okay, I want to tell you something. Last night, my daughter, my oldest, I don't know if it's a tween thing, but she very much likes soft textiles, which means she goes into my dresser and takes my t-shirts and my sweatshirts and wants to sleep in them. And you know when your kids want to talk to you, like when you don't want to talk to them, like at inopportune times, like when it's past bedtime and you just like want to wrap up the day and like call it a night, and she wants to start talking. And she's like, what's the last thing you bought, like clothes-wise, besides shoes for yourself? And I was like, Usually I can like say this pretty quickly, and I couldn't think of anything. And I was like, I don't know. I think I need a refresh. I was like, Christmas maybe? And she's like, yeah, you do. And not like, yeah, you do, like you're a goon, just like, why aren't you buying yourself anything? And to be honest, I've never not put my creativity or self-expression as a priority, even when my kids were babies and I was like overwhelmed with nursing and all that. I still put myself together. Like I would shop for the client and myself. And this past year was, it was a lot. It was the first year of being divorced. I bought a house in an area I'm not familiar with, and co-parenting, and my best friend died a few months ago. And all of that compounded into one, me making everything else the priority. The house, the kids, the other people. And I mean, if we're really being transparent about it, all of that change and loss, not having your go-to person one day, all of a sudden, I'm talking about my best friend, not seeing your kids every day when you're used to seeing them every day, living somewhere where you don't know anybody, this isn't a sob story. This is just like real life. And so, yes, I'm not making myself a priority, but if we're really being honest, there's some depression in that. And it won't always be that way, but that's just like really heavy this past year. And because of that, I wasn't making time I was investing in myself in other ways, in education and things like that, but not in a part that is a part of me. And I say that because if you're feeling this way, I actually understand that now, where I never did before. They say that you can share like your purpose in a couple of different ways. One is like a natural born talent, right? You have a great voice. Well, you have to work on that, but it's natural to you. You can share that with people. And that's how I was with being a stylist. That was my whole spiel 15 years ago when I started. I was like, that was my bio. Oh, I grew up with custom clothes and my grandmother's dressmaking business, and that just very came naturally to me, not just to dress myself, but others, right? And yes, I went to school so I could learn the language behind proportions and why high-waisted feels good to you or why it doesn't, why you want to tuck in your shirt, why you don't, and all of that. But I never had like a pain point around dressing, finding cool things, putting things together. It just was very easy. And that's great. I've always attracted clients that I like. I've never had a client that I'm like, did not like this person. So that is beautiful, and I'm grateful for that. And now that I've gone through this, still kind of in this phase of basically a lot of my clients not making time for yourself. You have good style, good taste, but it's just not what you're doing right now. So I'm really excited to introduce this package that's called the Yes Day. And it's combining two of some of my favorite things, which would be getting cool clothes and body care, also known as shopping and spying. I don't think that's a verb. What this package is It's personal shopping. We meet in downtown Birmingham and I pull all the clothes ahead of time for you. So it's waiting for you. It's the usual setup how I work with people. We do the consultation and the questionnaire, and so I can hone in on what are these key pieces you're looking for. And then after that, we'll have a delicious light bite to eat, and then I will escort you over to Rivage Day Spa, in which you can choose from a massage, a facial, or they have something called a stress remedy ritual. And then I leave you there to relax and enjoy your treatment. It's a half day, so 4 hours, and it just feels like just the ultimate, like, yes, saying yes to yourself. Have you seen the movie Yes Day with Jennifer Garner? It's like that, but for adult women. And also, you don't have to get good grades or do anything to earn this. You just deserve it. You can gift it to yourself or have someone gift it to you. Someone who loves you and knows that maybe you wouldn't do this for yourself, but you would deeply enjoy it. Maybe for Mother's Day. So, in conclusion, I think some of the worst feelings is not feeling like yourself. I think it's worse than not knowing who you are, because that can be a cloudy mess too. But knowing what you like and what you enjoy and then not feeling that way is just such a yuck feeling. And I'm hoping that this Yes Day package will be a refresh and a pick-me-up for you.